Y'all can barely see me. Because it's dark. I'm going to wait and see if anybody... Am I in your way, Gizmo? I'm going to wait and see if anybody shows up. Because I know I ain't been here in a minute. And I know how YouTube is about sending out notifications. They be doing folks dirty if you ain't been here in a minute. So I do want to say that I have been having problems with my tooth, and I couldn't get a appointment with the dentist until tomorrow. So I'm gonna go in tomorrow and uh, be seen tomorrow morning. But I did go in and get some antibiotics and some pain medicine, so I wouldn't be in pain this whole time because that tooth was giving me the blues. But I'm gonna get started and go ahead and post this up. So I noticed Cheryl Gabrowski and Melissa B are having a, I don't want to say fight. I just put fight in the comment, in the title. Just, you know, for poops and giggles. But I noticed that they are having a disagreement over Adrian, basically, over some things that Cheryl has said about people bullying Adrian, which is interesting to me. I just got finished eating and it has irritated the tooth. Um, what's interesting is Cheryl thinks that Adrian is being bullied by content creators. And I do feel like one content creator is doing too much with Adrian because her whole entire channel is based on dragging Adrian. And I think that can be a bit much. But I think everybody in this sector has made videos about Adrian. Everybody has. Everybody, including myself, have had little, kikis about Adrian. It's just part of this sector. This little group of reaction channels, we talk about what we find interesting. And there are times when the things that Adrian does warrants a conversation. Even myself, I have talked about Adrian. I have talked about some of the things that Adrian has done. Now, recently, it hasn't been as much because Adrian, her content has just been boring to me. Adrian really hasn't been doing anything to talk about. But for whatever reason, Cheryl Gabrowski is triggered by people talking about Adrian. And that's her own stuff that she can't put on other people, because you can't tell other grown adults what they can and cannot do on a platform that is not owned by you. Now, it's different if YouTube comes out and says, hey, you guys are talking about Adrian too much. Y'all need to leave Adrian alone, because this platform is owned by YouTube or Google. Then people will tighten up. But for just one person, because you don't like it, to come out and say, hey, you guys need to leave Adrian alone. You're bullying Adrian. For one person to come out and hold this moral ruler against everybody else, I just don't see that as working, because we all have our own opinions. Hey, Naya. We all have our own opinions about Adrian, and no one can stop anyone from having an opinion. And I think that whatever is going on with Cheryl is deeper than Adrian, because she is saying that Melissa and her subscribers get drunk, they're smoking and drinking, and they're talking about Adrian. I've never seen Melissa drunk online. Now, does Melissa, make herself a cocktail or whatever and, get online and kiki with her subscribers? Yeah, and I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, if you don't like what somebody is saying, like I used to have people, when I was really teaching about the Orishas and, talking about crystals and chakras and stuff, I used to have Christians come on my channel and, shake their fist at me. Oh, you're demonic. You're going to hell. You're this, you're that. And I used to always wonder if what I'm talking about offends you spiritually, if it bothers you, why do you come over here? Why do you ingest this content into your spirit if it's bothering you? And that's my question to Cheryl Kabrowski. If it bothers you what people are saying about Adrian, and the people that say these things about Adrian, the people that make these videos about Adrian, why do you watch them? Because you can't stop grown folks from talking. Because everybody in this sector of YouTube, we're all adults. Mostly everybody over here in their 50s or at least 40s. You can't stop these grown people from having an opinion and voicing their opinion about Adrian. You can't stop that. And just because you feel like, you use the word introspective, you feel like you are on such a deeper, you're looking at this with such a deeper eye. This is the way that you describe it. Why are you even ingesting these people's content? If they're not on the same mental level as you, they're not deep as you, why are you even watching? Like, I don't watch people that I don't like. If somebody irritates me or I don't like their content, I don't watch them. Like the friend zone, I can't watch her because she irritates me. Her talking about Adrian, her whole entire content being Adrian, I can't watch that. It's irritating to me. There are a few other people on here that I don't watch because they irritate me. So I'm not even going to take that into my spirit. I can't even watch Be Loved that often if she's eating because it's irritating to me. All that smacking and food and stuff is irritating. But I'm not going to go over to her channel and tell her to stop smacking because I don't like it, because it irritates me. If you are as intelligent as you claim to be, then you should know that you can't change the opinions of other adults. Adults are set in their ways. You can't change these people. And you're going to be fighting everybody on YouTube because you don't like how they talk about somebody else. That does not show a level of intelligence that you are claiming to have. And when is it not okay to talk about somebody? Who made you hall monitor? Because the rest of us were not sent that memo. We weren't told that, okay, this week, Cheryl Gabrowski is the hall monitor and she gets to go around and tell everybody who they can and cannot talk to. I didn't get the memo. And I'm like, this week it's Melissa. Who is it going to be next week? Because I'm pretty sure Melissa's not going to stop talking. She's not going to stop having her opinion about Adrian. No one is going to stop having their opinion about Adrian. I'm not going to stop having my opinion about Adrian. And when Adrian does something that I think is worthy of me talking about, I'm going to be talking about it. I would be talking more this week if my tooth wasn't hurting. The only reason why I've been so quiet this week is because it hurts my mouth to talk too much. I don't have a problem, and I don't want this to seem like I have a problem with Cheryl. I don't have a problem with Cheryl. I think, Cheryl's good people, but I just think what she's doing is just causing more conflict than it is good. Because you can't tell people who they can and cannot talk about, and then when you do, that doesn't do anything but just cause more problems. Melissa has the right to say whatever she wants to say. I think this is one of those situations where everybody just kind of needs to mind their own business. Like, you be deep on your page and let Melissa be Melissa on her page. And we will all get along. Because everybody in this sector didn't talk crazy about everybody else. So, Cheryl doesn't think that people should be talking about Adrian because Adrian is, in her eyes, Adrian is mentally ill. Adrian ain't the only person in this sector that's mentally ill. Connection crazy too. So we can't talk about her either. Because I think actually Connection is worse off than Adrian. If you really want to be serious. I think that, well, I think they both about in the same boat. They both have mental issues, but you ain't taking up for her. It's something about Adrian. I really think there's something about Adrian that triggers Cheryl. And that's something that Cheryl got to deal with. Because don't none of these people on here trigger me. I feel like anybody can get it. If you are mentally stable enough for you to be on here every day making videos, you get up every morning with YouTube on your mind. You can get up every day and make videos, upload them to YouTube. You know how to do your thumbnails. You know how to do everything. Put your videos up here. Then you could get it. You could get this work from anybody else. Because if somebody push Adrian enough, Adrian is gonna come back on your ass. Adrian ain't crazy. She's not mentally unstable to the point where she can't take care of herself verbally. If Adrian want to get with you, she can get with you. And so can connection. So I don't think either one of them need to, like hell. These grown women, they can take care of themselves. And it don't make no sense for Cheryl to be out here arguing with, just swinging on people on somebody else's behalf when Adrian can take care of herself. Adrian is a grown woman. Adrian don't need nobody to take care of her. That's something that Cheryl got going on in her mind, where she feels like Adrian needs to be taken care of. If you want to go inward, maybe Adrian, I ain't gonna say that because I would, but I don't want to do that. Y'all, it don't make no sense for people to be on here arguing over, stupid stuff. Especially when all parties consider themselves to be intelligent. It's okay to be kikiing, but this is the kind of stuff that can, really get out of hand real quick. And I don't want to see either one of these, I don't like to see people arguing over dumb shit. If it was something serious, I would be like, okay, yeah, I see your point. But this is dumb. And it's not even worth arguing over. And it's something that can go bad quick. Especially when the subscribers, this is the only thing I hate about YouTube, is the two people, they can't duke it out without the subscribers jumping in. The subscribers got to jump in and add they 2 cents. They got to come in and add fuel to the fire. Instead of just letting the two people that are having the conflict work it out, the subscribers got to jump in and, they got to bring they fire and brimstone and gasoline and whatever other accelerant they want to throw on the fire to make the situation bigger than what it is. Instead of somebody like myself coming in with a fire extinguisher trying to put this mess out. It's given high school. It's given childish. It's given you really don't have anything else to do, so let's fight each other. It's not giving adults with 401ks, you know, adults who have jobs, who go to work every day. It's not giving grandmother. It's giving high school. Let's, you know, let's fight each other like we used to do in high school. It's giving middle school. It's giving, oh, that's my friend. I'm finna come and take up for my friend. Don't you say nothing about my friend. It's giving childish. It really is. It's not giving introspection. It's giving middle school. It is. And I hope that, this doesn't go any farther than it went today. And I'm not saying, who is right and who was wrong. I'm just saying, like, it just, y'all quit. Come on now. There's too many other things. We got Peach McIntyre out here acting a complete fool. Y'all could be talking about her. Or if, you don't want to talk about other content creators, then talk about your narcissism. You know, Tell me 7 ways to find out a person is narcissistic. You know, Talk about something that could help instead of y'all fighting each other. Cause that that's just ridiculous to me. And that's my 2 cents. Like, y'all done got me off my bed of affliction to come in here and talk about this mess. So I hope that, this is one storyline that y'all drop. Because it just don't make no sense. I got enough of this story. Because both of y'all are very, intelligent women that could be talking about something else. Something intelligent. And if Melissa wants to come on here and have her little drinky drink and, talk to her subscribers, then she has every right to do that. She has every right to have a drink on her channel and kiki it up with her subscribers without someone coming on here with a moral ruler, telling her that she shouldn't do that. Like, gosh, I thought I was, you know, being a baby boomer. I thought I would be the one shaking my fist at people, telling them but I don't care what people do. Not care enough to, get into arguments with people over their content. I think it's ridiculous. So I'm not going to stay on here too long because I don't want to aggravate this tooth. I'm praying that I can just get a feeling and it's nothing serious, because I definitely will not be getting another root canal. I've already had one root canal fail, and the crazy thing was I had this root canal and I kept telling the dentist that he obviously did not get the nerve because I was after the root canal, I was still having pain in the tooth for like months after. I mean, he even went in and, checked it again. And he was like, there's no way you should still be having pain there. But then, I was doing some research and some root canals do fail. And I just don't want to go through that situation again, ever. So if the tooth is really bad, then I mean it's a tooth back in the back. It's one of the back molars. I will be having that tooth pulled. I told my husband, I'm like, shit, I'm about to get to a point where I'm gonna have to be putting my steak in a blender because I'm not gonna stop eating. They gonna be having to do my food like baby food, child. They gonna have to blend my food up to give it to me. Cause I'm not gonna stop eating. I ain't gonna stop eating steaks. I'm gonna if I have to suck the juice out of it and spit the meat out. I don't care. I'm still gonna eat my steak. So we gonna have to figure out a way to work this out. So I and I have a early morning appointment. I have to be at the dentist at 8:30 in the morning. And I hate early appointments. I'm not a morning person at all. I don't like to wake up early. Like, I don't like to force myself to get up. I like to just wake up when I wake up. When I know I've had enough sleep, I like to just, wake up 9:30, 10 o'clock is like a good, time for me. But if I have to get myself like set an alarm and be violently woken up by the alarm clock, it just kind of throws me off. So I have to get up early in the morning and go to the dentist, which I have so much anxiety around dental appointments anyway. I don't like going to the dentist. I have a lot of issues with my teeth and I don't like going to the dentist. So, um having to deal with that tomorrow has, you know, sent me into a tizzy all day today. So y'all send me some good energy. Cheryl and Melissa, y'all let this shit go. It's really not worth it. Y'all can be putting that energy towards something else. Both of you are too intelligent to be arguing over something so trivial. It's just childish. And y'all should let that go. Okay. That's all I got. Hey, beautiful magic. I hope everybody is feeling better than how I'm feeling because um it's not hurting as bad as it was hurting Saturday night. Saturday night, I just wanted to pop my head off and just throw it out in the middle of the street somewhere. Um it's not hurting that bad, but the nerve is still woke. It like will calm down during the day, but every time I eat something, it flares back up. starts to hurt again. So, and the pain medication that they gave me, I'm only supposed to take it twice a day. So I've been taking it when I get up in the morning and then right before I go to bed. So I can't take it again. I'll probably take it about 10 o'clock. And it is hurting a little bit now. So I'm going to get off of here and relax my mouth. Hey, Phoenix. I was just coming in to, you know, just kind of tell a couple of people not to argue. Sometimes, I can see a situation and not want to add fuel to the fire. I don't like to see people fighting unless I feel like one of the people in that situation is right. Then I'm like, yeah, go for it. But if it's a situation that I feel makes absolutely no sense, then I'm like, y'all, come on. This is crazy. And I'm just trying to be the person that says, hey, come on, y'all. This don't make no sense. It doesn't make sense for y'all to be fighting and arguing over something that's dumb. So, I mean, these are probably people that you don't watch anyway, Phoenix. I don't think you watch either of these people on YouTube. So you probably wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to be on here much longer because when I talk too much, or I think when air goes in my mouth, I guess like when you talk, air goes in your mouth, and then when air goes in my mouth or my mouth is moving, it irritates the tooth. So, not, I mean, yeah, I don't think you watch either. I don't think you watch Cheryl or Melissa. Oh, you hadn't watched Be Love? Wow. Yeah, girl. I done had a toothache since last week. And it started Thursday, I guess. Yeah, it started Thursday. And I had called my dentist Friday. And yeah, Cheryl, you can ask me a question. I called my dentist Friday and they couldn't get back. They tried to call me back. And I missed the call. And goddamn, why did that happen? Because Saturday this tooth started acting really stupid. And my husband had to end up taking me to emergency because I was in so much pain. And so, of course, it's a holiday weekend. And I got in contact with my dentist Tuesday. And so they can't see me until Thursday. Yeah, you can ask me a question, Cheryl. Do you think I was being malicious? I don't think you're being malicious. I don't think that you're being malicious only because I don't think you're a malicious person. But I think in this instant, you are wrong. I just think that I don't think that Melissa is doing anything any different from the rest of us, and I don't understand why you're picking at her. I think the person that you should be, if you gonna get at anybody, it should have been Brazy that you put all of this energy into, not Melissa. I don't think Melissa is doing anything any worse than what I'm doing. Now, maybe Melissa does more videos on Adrian than I have, but talking is talking. If Adrian is hurt by what people are saying, then we have all hurt her. And I don't think that Melissa has said anything worse than anybody else. And so in that, I feel like, you know, yeah, but you're not going at Brazy the way you're going at Melissa. Because you're saying stuff like Melissa is drinking, she's over there drinking, her subscribers are drinking and smoking, they're over there doing like, why? Melissa is allowed to have a drink on her channel or, sit with her subscribers. I think you're going at Melissa a little harder than you doing anybody else. And I think all of this, the bulk of Adrian's mean girl vitriol is from Brazy. And you not on Brazy. You on Melissa. You in Melissa's chat. You reading what Melissa's subscribers are saying. You're in her chat. You're not doing that to Brazy. From what I've seen. And I think it's just unnecessary. And I just, look at you. I just feel like you should be above that. I just think that you're more intelligent than that. Brazy, I see her on a totally different level, a totally different maturity level than you. I'd see you, above that. And I just think, that this can be one of those situations that can get out of hand because it's going to be you and your subscribers against Melissa and her subscribers when it don't have to be. Like, if you don't think we should talk about Adrian, that's your opinion. But you can't force any of us not to talk about Adrian. People are going to do what they want to do. And, I don't have anything, I just don't like it. This is just one of those things where I don't think have to happen. I like Melissa. I like you. I can't say that about Brazy because, she, to me, do too much. I just don't want to see you and Melissa. I just don't want to see y'all going at it over something that I feel is just childish. I think a lot of this, I think your anger is misplaced. That's how I'm looking at it. Like you got some kind of misplaced anger, and Melissa then got caught up in that some kind of way. And I think Melissa is even confused because I went to Melissa and I can tell Melissa, Melissa don't want to, I can tell she don't want to fight. Like She, like you said, she don't want to be no punk, but she don't want to fight, and she don't even, I don't even think she understand, like, where you coming from. Like, what happened? But you know, when stuff like this happens, it puts the subscribers, the content creators may get over it, but the subscribers don't. Because a lot of the subscribers are so childish and immature, they don't understand how to get over shit. So then you got her subscribers and your subscribers funking. Your subscribers, may go over to her channel and be saying some little slick stuff, just like I noticed one of Melissa's subscribers was like, "Oh, I'm finna go over to her chat and type in some blah blah blah," because they're childish. Now you two may be cool, but the subscribers still be mad. Oh, why she talking to her? Oh, here she come. Oh, let me go over there and say something in her chat. Because they're childish. They not on the same level as you. You didn't forgot all about it. You didn't woke up the next day and been like, "Oh, I'm straight. I got everything off my chest yesterday." But the subscribers haven't. Just like when Connection was saying all of that shit about me and my husband and everything, here comes some of her crazy ass subscribers. Yeah, I never liked that Omo Shoon woman anyway. I always thought she was crazy. But you never said that to my face though. You never said anything until Connection. People don't know how to handle themselves, and I think that this is just something that can easily be, all right, girl, I done said what I said. I don't have a problem with you. I think what y'all doing to Adrian is wrong, but I'm gonna let this shit go. Because if one of y'all don't let it go, it's just gonna keep going. It's gonna keep, unless you want it to keep going. Somebody got to just be like, all right, you know what? I don't like it. I don't like what people say about Adrian sometimes. But what the hell can I say? Because I didn't make videos about Adrian. But I'm the type of person, I'm only going to go so far because I do have a moral compass. I have a moral compass. I have something that stops me before I go too far. If I didn't have a moral compass, I would have shredded Connection. I would have really hurt her feelings by now. I would have torn her ass to shreds. Okay? I would have did Connection dirty. And I'm talking Christian dirty. I'm talking Ifa dirty. I'm talking Santeria dirty. I'm talking hoodoo and voodoo dirty. But I have a moral compass that keeps me from going off the deep end. And I can tell that you do too. We have a very similar upbringing. I'm a church girl to my heart. Okay? Born and raised Baptist. So yeah, I look at, things from a different lens. Like I look at things from, from a mature lens, from a spiritual lens, from a Christian lens, from a spiritual, all of these different lenses. And I'm pretty sure that you do too, Cheryl. I just don't want to see y'all taking this stuff any farther. It don't have to go no farther than today. I just don't. This is just one of those situations where I'm like, I don't like this one. Some of this stuff that happened on YouTube or happens in this sector, I don't care about, I don't speak on, but this is just one of those things that kind of, I don't like this one. I don't want to, I don't want to see the two of you do that. And then I was there. I was in your chat. I was looking at all the comments. I had the TV on your chat and I had my phone on Melissa's. So I'm looking at everything. I just wasn't saying shit. I was looking at both of y'all. And I was looking at the people that were throwing gasoline on this shit, hoping that it got bigger. I see things. So just, don't let it get no bigger. So I'm coming in with the fire extinguisher tonight. Now, y'all know I don't always do this, but I'm coming in with the fire extinguisher. I got my little fireman hat on, and I'm trying to put this one out because I think it's unnecessary. This is one situation that I think is unnecessary. Because, both of you ladies, I like both of y'all. And I don't think y'all need to do this. Okay? We all on the same team when it comes to this one. I noticed you kept it classy, but you threw enough out there to get some shit started. Because, we all have childish subscribers. We all have subscribers that will get some shit started. The instigators. We all have those. And some of them can't wait until some shit gets started. That's what they waiting for. They want that. And don't give it to them. Don't feed these trolls. Some of these people just sitting back waiting for some shit to get started. Don't feed these trolls. Don't feed into this mess. It's not even worth it. Because when the shit go down, they gonna be the main ones laughing and talking shit about you. The trolls will. Because that's all they do. Go from channel to channel, seeing what, they demons. They are demons. And they just go from channel to channel to see what they can get started. They have a demonic spirit. So don't let them even infect your channel like that. It's poisonous. And you don't want that on your channel. You're trying to do something different. You're trying to help people. So continue to help people. Don't add no poison to your channel. Because these people they will do that. They will inject poison in your channel. They don't care if your channel die. You get into a big argument and nothing is going to happen, but your channel is going to die after the fight is over. You don't want that type of energy. I've always said, I would rather have 2 or 3 peaceful people on my channel than have thousands of energy suckers. Thousands of people that just come over looking for a fight. That's not what I want. And I don't think that's what you want either. I don't, if I thought that you were that type of person, I wouldn't have even said anything. I would have just sat back and watched the show. But I don't think that's you. I don't think you're that person. I think you a good person at heart. But just don't get caught up in this mess, because it ain't even worth it. At the end, it ain't gonna be worth it. You're not gonna get anything from it. You're not gonna get anything. This is not gonna go nowhere. And Brazy is, she's got her own issues. Whatever it is that she don't like about Adrian, it's something. Something Brazy gets from talking about Adrian. It's something. And Melissa, I think Melissa's feelings got hurt. Melissa wanted to be Adrian's friend, and Adrian rejected her. I saw that a long time ago. Melissa really wanted to be Adrian's friend, and Adrian rejected her. And I think that's where all of this stuff started, with her and Adrian. So she's got to play that out until she gets tired. That, some of what Melissa is doing is pain. She got her feelings hurt. Adrian hurt her feelings. That she may not ever, come out and say it, but I saw it. I saw it when it happened. So she's got to keep doing what she's doing until something clicks in her and stops. But you can't stop her from doing that, because she's, she on a mission. Just like we can't stop Connection from being crazy. And Connection is just as crazy as Adrian. But nobody is telling people, don't make no videos about her. They both in the same boat. So, just I would leave it alone. I would just be like, all right, girl, that's that. Because I think in a situation, like this, there are no winners. Like, neither one of y'all gonna win. She ain't gonna change her mind. You not gonna change yours. You have a solid opinion. Like, you are going to stand on your opinion. She's gonna stand on hers. So y'all ain't gonna win. Okay, Cheryl. Thanks for coming by. And I appreciate you listening. I really do. We good people. And I hope if I ever do something, somebody can pull my coattail and be like, hey, almost young girl, no, come on now. You better than that. As long as the person does it with respect, and I have nothing but respect for you. I would never come out and, just disrespect someone that has never, disrespected me. As long as the person is respectful and can come at me with, their opinion and speak to me intelligently, I would, of course, be willing to listen. So, and I would hope that we could all do that. And I'm not saying don't have an opinion. Hey, have your opinion. We all have an opinion. But this not worth it. Oh, I've had some great mentors. You know, I've had and I've had some good therapy. I'm the type of person, if you can come to me in a respectful manner, I'm always willing to sit and listen. I can sit and listen to your opinion. And then, of course, I'm going to have an opinion, and hopefully, our opinions can eventually mesh together. Or we can agree to disagree. That's fine, also. I believe in agreeing to disagree as long as both parties are respectful. So, that's all I got, y'all. I'm going to get off here because I can't talk too long. I don't want to piss this tooth off even more. Hopefully tomorrow I can they'll take care of this. I'm praying to God that um I don't have to get this tooth pulled. So I will see you guys. I will update you guys on my community wall. Of course, if I have to get the tooth pulled, I probably won't come back tomorrow. Um but I will let you guys know on the community wall what happened. Because, of course, if I'm in pain tomorrow, I won't be back. So I love you guys, and I thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you guys soon.